outside Westbrook. Let's go. Here's Ibaka. They shoot again.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. And Wesley Johnson has subbed for Portis. And then for Oklahoma City, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Mirotic subbed in for Kevin Durant.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Bulls have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Thunder trailing by 4. Westbrook kicks to Ezeli. Courtney Lee is on the wing, defended by Butler. Pass to Bass. To the right side. That's good from Mirotic on the assist by Bass. For Chicago, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Chicago shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 41 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Westbrook drives in. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Johnson left side. To the paint. There's Freak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
There's a good screen. Mirotic's shot is off. 1:52 left to play in the third. Now here's Lee. D right on him. Goes back up. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Russell Westbrook. For Chicago, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Butler passes to Freak. The 3. And Lee pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Mirotic. No luck. Johnson with the defensive effort. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Freak. And again, Chicago. No good. The Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass with a screen for Westbrook. Over to the wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Johnson outside. Kicks to Freak. From the arc. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
The Bulls shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Noah, the pass to Little. Noah, the screen. Butler in the corner. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. And the Bulls lead by 2. It's Westbrook with the drive. Out to Lee for the lead. Can't get it to go. Freak. And that's not going to go. And the game still closely. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Thunder shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Lee. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Jordan the screen. Here's Durant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Durant hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Passes it to Portis. Back to Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. And finished off by Westbrook.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent NGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Feeds to Ibaka. He kicks it to Durant. The dish to Jordan. That's tipped. Now Rose. He feeds it to Freak. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 46 points for Freak.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 16 points and 6 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends. Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Good. That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
The Bulls leading by 3. Rose dishes to Freak. Rose a screen on Durant. Here's Portis. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Screen by Ibaka. Durant wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rose kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Rose. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Westbrook against Rose. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And Butler gets it to go.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Jordan the pass to Westbrook. The feed to Ibaka. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Westbrook against Rose. 6 to shoot. Floats one, and he gets it to go. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. The pass to Portis. Dishes it to Freak. From downtown, another three for Chicago.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
Outside Durant, there's the triple. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Pass to Freak. He dishes it to Butler. Here's Rose. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks Coach will. And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Bulls.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Westbrook, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Gasol a screen. Rose kicks to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
That's his second personal.
And he makes the first.
Russell.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.